second graders, welcome to science. And you're going to be doing some work at home to check out what we've learned in school. So if you remember, we were trying to figure out what materials would be best for insulating and what materials would be best for conducting. Let's remember, insulating, we decided styrofoam cups were the best insulating materials when you conducted your experiment because you could not feel the heat. So when you put those styrofoam cups on your hand and you tried to wrap your hands around the water bottle, you could not tell if the water bottle was hot or cold. So insulating was a really good material. The other material you tested were the socks. You could feel a little bit of the heat with the socks. So what we discovered was that if your cotton material is thick, like an oven mitt, then it is good insulating material. If it's a really thin sock, then it's probably going to let the heat through a little bit more. The worst material to use was the tinfoil, and that is because metal is conducting, and that means it allows the heat to go through. So when you put that tinfoil on your hands and you felt that warm bottle, the heat went right through the tinfoil. So your challenge today is to try and find some materials at home that you can use to see if you can insulate an ice cube. So I know that when heat touches an ice cube, it's going to melt it. I've seen it happen before, and I bet you have too. You have a nice cold drink in the summer full of ice, and then before you know it, the ice is all gone. So because we're learning about insulating, the challenge is for you to find out what materials at home could you use to create a cooler for an ice cube, something that would keep it from melting. So if you click on the slides, you will see you're trying to answer that question. Make a hypothesis, write it down and say, if I wrap my ice cube in and find something at home, would you try and wrap it in a piece of paper? What could you wrap it in that might be insulating? Would you try a sock? Would you try a styrofoam cup? Give some materials a try. You don't have to try just one. You could try more than one and see which material worked better to insulate your ice cube. You do have to have some patience because you need to wait 1 hour. So you leave your ice cube out and wait 1 hour and then check to see what happens at the end. Record what you see. This is all optional, second graders. It's what you want to do at home to continue your learning about insulating and conducting. If you don't get a chance to do it, that's okay. We'll talk about it in school. And for those of you who do it, you'll be able to share your results and help us learn together. Have fun.